In this tutorial I will explain you how you can use Geometric Collages PSD files. We will recreate this layout, and templates by default in essence layouts in which you need to place your images. For that job I have recorded actions, Photoshop actions, which will help you in that task and automatically clip images to layout elements. In this case that's cycles, and later on you can expand your composition and add, for example, some typography. So let me first explain you structure. I will go to File, Open, and just to tell you that you will receive zip package. So you need to unzip that package and you will see Geometric Collages PSD folder. Expand it and inside you will see PSD templates and actions. First task is to choose layout or template which you want to use. So I am running Windows, and thanks to Sage Thumbs extension which is free, I have these previews. If you don't wanna install any additional extension, then go to File, Browse in Bridge, and in Bridge you have also thumbnail previews of all templates. So I will choose template number 2. After choosing template, just click Open and Photoshop will open the template. I will strongly suggest you to duplicate original from image duplicate and just confirm and close original. In this case you will protect original file, and if you mess something or change layout, you can always open that original and start from scratch with this predefined layout which is provided to you. So after opening template, you need to load actions. You can place manually your images. So let me show structure of folders. So you have all components in this template, and if you expand this group, you will see subgroups or nested groups. In this case I have borders, which are these borders around cycles, and you have in this template placeholders and images. And this nested group also have some other nested groups which will help you to distinguish or quickly find layers which you need to work with. So in this case it's image middle top. So that's this image. You can turn on off preview of that visibility of that layer, and you can easily determine where is that layer. You can, for example, delete all these image layers and place images using file place, but that's boring and task which needs a lot of times. It's better to load actions, and easiest way is from File, Open, and then navigate to Geometric Collages PSD actions folder and just double click on ATN file which is provided to you. The next task is to open actions panel, and you will see Geometric Collages PSD actions folder. So you need to run corresponding action. In this case that's template 2. So to run action, just select action name, then click on place selection button, and Photoshop will start opening a replace file dialogs. In this dialog you navigate to images folder with images that you want to use, and select image which you want to place on position number 1. So you are always placing images in order which is already labeled. So you are first placing image number 1, then number 2, number 3, 4, and so on. So for position number 1, let me choose this image. You can double click on image, on select it, and then click place. Photoshop will place that image and it will enter free transform mode. You can hold down Shift and Alt keys and to navigate to corner handles, which is way to scale image. I am mentioning Shift key, which will constrain proportions, and Alt, which will force to scale from a center. Another way is to click here on this link, which will do a job of constraining proportions and to ensure that you have anchor point in the middle. And now you can scale image using these values in options bar. This is for me more convenient way, and if you want to have some exact number of pixels, for example, you can change measurement unit to pixels, inches, or any other measurement unit, and you can work with precision and without using and modifiers. So it's just easier way for me to work when scaling images. After you are satisfied with scale, you can press enter or return on Mac, or just click on this confirmation check mark. Now Photoshop will open another replace file dialog, and you need to choose image for position number 2, and it's okay. Confirm, and that's it. Now I have populated my layout with images, and here on layers panel I have all those images on separate layers, which are smart object layers. So I can do non-destructive edits, I can do non-destructive scaling, so to rescale using edit free transform, or I can replace image. So in case you want to replace already placed image, so you want to swap images, you have action for that job. It's replace placed image. But in order to work this action as expected, you need to select image which actually layer with image which you want to replace. For that job, you can use, as already explained, you can navigate through folder structure, and it's easy to find the image because you see this layer is named image middle top, so it's this image. If I want image on the left, I will look for top row and cycle 1, because this is cycle number 1. Much easier is to activate move tool and then to check that you have auto select layer from this drop down list, and then simply click on that image. It will be automatically selected, and now you can use replace placed image action. Click on it to select it, then click place selection button. Photoshop will open replace file dialog. Just double click on image, and in Photoshop it will place image, and you can again scale it, move it, and confirm. Other things you can do, so it's, for example, I want to adjust lightness of this image. I will click to select it, then I will use curves adjustment just to lighten it a bit. You can use also any filter, camera raw filter, and so on. You can also place additional components, and additional components can be typography, as I did in this composition. And in that case, you can expand canvas size to make room for more elements. There are two ways. You can go to image canvas size, and from this dialog to enlarge canvas for a certain amount of pixels or percent or inches, and you can use anchor points. This can be confusing for some people. from my experience. So I will use crop tool to do exactly same thing with visual preview. So activate crop tool, ensure that you have width, height, resolution selected, and then ensure that you don't have any numbers in these three fields. If you have, just click clear. Navigate to any of handles. You will get crop rectangle. Navigate to any handle and simply drag and release, and you will see how much you will expand canvas. The next thing is to confirm on checkmark, and Photoshop will enlarge canvas for you. Now just wait a second. Now I have more room to work. I want to place here typography, and in this case I will copy this text from my already created template. Do not watch me. Actually, I will duplicate these layers. Do not watch me how I am typing here, and just to confirm. And now I have my typography in my layout. I have placed on wrong position, so I will move them at the top of layer stack, and I will group this as typography layer group. Typography. And what I did here is that I have a couple of layers with text, then I added ellipse using actually cycle using ellipse tool, and the rest some text which I have copied from Wikipedia. You can type text, copy paste from somewhere, and if you want to, for example, scale down this canvas, you can again use crop tool, and in the very same way scale down canvas. Now I have a ready-made composition which I can save as PSD file to use it in some other program to print it. You can place PSD files, for example, in Adobe InDesign. You can manipulate any of those layers, so you can for example swap this image or make additional changes, or you can export for print or to post on your web page using export as dialog. In this dialog, which is new and updated in Photoshop CC 2015, you can scale image, actually final composition. Here you have image size dialog, image size section which you can scale. Choose any of PNG, JPEG or GIF formats to choose quality, and you can choose to export multiple dimensions. For example, you can export one image with as it is, actually with current dimensions, and one image, separate image, which is half of that dimensions. You can choose do you want to include copyright or no, and to convert to sRGB. Just click export all, and you will have your images exported in chosen file format with size, actually dimensions that you need. So that's basically basic and only instructions that you need in order to successfully use those files. Anyway, if you have just any question, if you have any doubts or difficulties, or you have idea how I can improve those files, please do not hesitate to leave comment or contact me directly. Thanks for watching, and cheers!